Zhang Feng Zhang versus Kelly Rudick.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Andrew Cates, P7292 for Mr. Zhang.
Okay. Hi, Your Honor. I'm Kelly Ruddock.
Okay. Where are we on this?
Your Honor, the firm has sent out the signed demand letter that was missing as of the last hearing. However, we haven't been able to file a proof of service because Mr. Riddick not receipt of it at this moment. And that was basically the extent of the discussions we had. We do acknowledge that there is still a case with a rather substantial amount of rent due, and there is a question of water bill.
Quick pause here. This moment matters more than it sounds. In eviction cases, proof of service is everything. If the tenant wasn't properly served a demand letter, the entire case can stall or even reset. That's not a loophole. It's due process. And notice how the judge flags a rent and water bill early? That's the court quietly establishing. Even if there's a technical issue, the debt itself isn't really in dispute. So the tension here isn't does she owe? It's what happens next.
Well, this is saying that it was sent November 13th, 2025. And ma'am, you're saying you didn't get this.
Correct. That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, just skipping ahead before I can even begin to resolve that. Are you disputing the amount of rent that's owed?
No, Your Honor, but the water bill amount that I was told today is not what I believe to be the correct amount. I don't know if that's
How much is the water bill?
Your Honor, I was told that there is an outstanding water bill of $1,720.91.
Okay. Hey, ma'am, I guess here's I guess the bottom line reality to all this. Let's assume for the sake of argument they cannot provide an adequate proof of service from the court's perspective, right? And they send out another demand to pay. The reality is you can't pay that. Is that right?
today I can't pay that. I was going to try and attempt to pay the full balance through like borrowing through friends or my network or family, whatever. But not today. I don't have the money to pay that.
Are you anticipating having the amount soon?
I
mean, because I was looking at almost 25,000.
Right. I'm not anticipating it, but I was going to attempt to try and borrow it if I could. So no, I guess I don't have the ability today to pay it, and my income doesn't support that much per month to pay it off in like a certain amount of time, like 30 days or something.
Maybe just do my math here. Let's say they send you a notice today. So basically, you get you most of the night. You get here, you get a German, blah, 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 16. So, maybe, are you anticipating having this, say, by the end of January? I mean, what? I guess I'm not clear what you're telling me.
No, Your Honor, I don't. I don't at this point. No, I would say no, but like I said, I would attempt to try and borrow it from multiple places if necessary, but I guess that's hopeful, but I don't have solid.
So what would you want me to do today?
I mean, if the ability to allow me time to move out of the house would be.
This is where the courtroom energy shifts. Up until now, this has been paperwork, numbers, procedure. But the second she mentions being a single mom with an 8-year-old, the case stops being abstract. Watch the judge's tone change, from legal referee to human being. And here's the uncomfortable question for all of us. How do you balance strict legal rules with real-life chaos? Courts wrestle with that every single day.
what I would respectfully request. I am trying to move.
That's fair.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just, it's like a 4-5 bedroom house that I'm trying to move out of that I've lived in for 6 years. And I have a single mom, I have an 8-year-old at home that I have to manage around all that. So time would be what I would hope to get, I guess, to move out.
You talked to the other side about time to move?
I tried to talk to the, this gentleman I just met today, or he came in today. But the attorney's office, I called and asked of them about it, previously, and they said they couldn't talk to me and they couldn't talk to my landlord, but I had to contact my landlord, who I never heard from when I like reached out and I never heard back from her. But so I haven't talked to them about taking time. I don't know why they said that, but they were.
Okay. Sorry. So you have an 8-year-old.
Mhm.
It's all right.
Sorry,
It's okay.
I'm like nervous.
Pardon?
I'm nervous.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's in school right now, or will be.
Yeah, he's on break right now.
So if you move, you know where you're going.
Not yet. I'm trying to secure housing for us to move to. I mean, I can move things to storage, like a storage unit that are like major things, but I'm trying to secure housing. I'm like working on that.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Rent is what, 33 something a month?
3,200 a month.
Okay. How'd you get yourself to this point? What happened?
There were some significant things that happened over the summer with, first, my income was like significantly reduced. I was involved in a domestic violence as a victim, and I became a single parent. So it's just, I've been trying to get past these hurdles, and it's just put me really far behind. Sorry.
No, don't apologize. So are you the domestic violence circumstance, and I'm asking for a reason, not just to pry into your life, okay? Did that involve the father of the 8-year-old?
Yes, Your Honor.
So let me ask you the next question. Are you getting support?
Yes. Solely, but yes, I have a family, like a friend.
No.
Oh,
Hold on. I probably should.
sorry.
I asked the question inartfully. Are you getting child support?
No, I'm not, Your Honor.
Have you sought trying to?
Not yet. I don't think he'd be able to pay child support either, but I haven't attempted to like seek child support. I don't know how he can give it if he yet doesn't have it, but I understand, like, I haven't.
Why is he not working? Is that your deal? Is that
Correct. Yeah. He doesn't work frequently. It's like sporadic. It's not like an employer he goes to.
all right? Let me ask you this.
Uh-huh. Sorry.
If you were to give us your email and name, do you have a problem with us turning that over to the front of the court and let them try and figure out if that's the case?
To the who?
The front of the court.
I don't know. I don't know. You mean have them contact me?
Well, they would contact you, and they would also be looking as to whether or not this individual can pay
Gotcha.
and what they can pay.
Gotcha. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Do you have a problem with us doing that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't, sorry.
It's one of the programs that we offer here
Okay.
for individuals that, I guess all too frequently may find themselves in the position that you're in right now, where all of a sudden you're trying to figure out how you're going to manage everything,
Mhm.
right? And so one of the things is that people have their obligations. And so we've been working with the friend of the court to try to make sure that that happens, so you're not in that circumstance. All right. So that happened. Your hours get reduced at work, and then you're trying to hold it together, just
That's true. Sorry.
maintain and have an 8-year-old that's looking at you, and you're trying to get, although you're worried as all get out, you're trying to make sure that this little one doesn't worry.
Mhm. That's true. That's correct.
Oh,
Yes, you're correct. Hard.
I got it.
Oh, sorry.
Counsel, are you aware as to whether or not, without yet ruling on this other issue, whether or not they would give her time to get herself situated? I mean, they probably don't know all of this. If you're just here.
I would highly doubt that they know any of this right now, Your Honor. To be honest, my authority was to basically get a consent judgment with the standard 10 days. But if you were
But
to,
that does no good, because if I don't sign it.
what's that?
No, go ahead.
Well, I mean, and we were well aware of the issue with the demand letter. So, I mean, in the contingency of that, they were asking me to either ask for an adjournment to get her served with the demand letter, or, you know, if Your Honor was saying we'd have to refile the case, we would do that. So it really all came down to this demand letter issue.
Right. Here's what I'd like to see. All right. What I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn this out to my next date of January 9th. Allow you to try to give first class mail to her. Okay, of that. Then I'll rule on that as to whether or not that would correct it. In the meantime, counsel, I'd like for you at least to take some of this information back to your client, see if we can give this mom some breathing room a little.
Understood, Your Honor.
All right. Ma'am, will that, it doesn't solve anything necessarily, but at least,
Thank you, Your Honor.
This right here is judicial discretion in action. The judge didn't erase the debt. He didn't rule against the landlord. What he did was something quieter, but powerful. He used time as a tool. That extra week isn't just procedural. It's compassionate. And that final advice? Hug your kid. Remember what matters. It's a rare moment where the law pauses just long enough to acknowledge humanity. So here's the takeaway. The law can be rigid, but the people applying it don't always have to be.
I appreciate that. I'm sorry.
you know what?
Thank you.
Quit apologizing. Okay. You're effectively right now a single mom trying to run around and trying to figure out an 8-year-old's brain, and you're trying to hold everything together, and then you got to find a place for you and your little one. Right?
That's right.
All right. I would normally set this on. I'm going to go to the 16th on this one, January 16th, 2026 that's at 12 noon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, ma'am, I normally would have I could have set it on the 9th. I'm setting it on the 16th. I'm setting it on the 16th I'm giving that additional week for a reason.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. And well, here's my reason for doing that. I would imagine that you're probably not sleeping. You're probably not eating like you should.
Not healthy, right?
And you're just scrambling.
Mhm.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. If you want me to make it in order, I'll write it up right now. Because you probably haven't taken time for yourself. So I'm giving that additional week, and I'll say it's over the objection of plaintiff, but I want you to take this week. Okay? Relax. I want you to think about you, or even just a little bit. Okay? Just to all be here.
Okay. Thank you.
Just think about you. All right?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I will try to do that.
No. No.
Yes,
Can
Your
you do
Honor.
it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because if I got the draft in order, they're not going to be happy because they're the ones that are going to have to type it.
No,
But
I can do that, Your Honor. Thank you. I appreciate it.
you're welcome. And do me a favor.
Mhm.
Relax that week. Go home and realize what's really important in life and give that 8-year-old a big hug. Fair enough?
Yes. Thank you.
Have a good New Year. See you on the 16th.
Thank you.
Ma'am, if what you do is my coordinator will take care of you, get your email address so we can send that off to FOC for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Right. Wait over here.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.